Welcome back. Sports this morning on Channels TV, broadcasting live from our sports center in Lagos, Nigeria. Nigerian football fans woke up to a very sad news this morning. Former Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi is dead. We're still trying to establish contact with a family member. We don't know the cause of his death, but the coach was doing very well. He wasn't sick, Tayo.
Yeah.
A lot of Coach Keshi spoke with him 3 days ago. Amadou Shuaibu spoke with him yesterday. You know, people have been saying, look to this guy. This guy was doing great.
Yeah, I mean that's what makes it shocking, right? It's not a situation like Muhammad Ali that had been healed for a while and is getting on an age of 7. You know, so that's what really makes it shocking. And according to media reports, they're reporting the saying it was a cardiac arrest. Nothing confirmed yet because we need to exactly. There has to be an autopsy and all that. So to really reach a definitive conclusion on that one. So yeah, it's sad, and the tributes are pouring in already. You can imagine Nigerian football fans. I mean, they have been eulogizing Stephen Keshi all morning.
Wow. I don't know, Tayo, when we try to remember people for the things they have done, where do we start with Coach Stephen Keshi? Club football, he was phenomenal. National team was wonderful. You know, believed so much in the home-based players. We mentioned how he brought some starting players off the run, and even some players that are currently in the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Hopefully we'll get to hear from Odion Hialo. He also has good things about Coach Stephen Keshi. Tayo, I don't know. How can we describe this loss?
Yeah, that's no, like I already said it, massive loss. And in terms of his playing career, he had longevity on the side. He played for such a long time, almost 2 decades, and he played, for the big clubs in Belgium. He went to Malaysia as well, so played in the USA for the Scorpions. So it was a success, on the pitch as a player and as a coach. So. Yeah, Austin.
I know.
It is a bit difficult for us today because of the way it's happened. Big shock to the system. We're still trying to come to terms with it.
Yeah. But that's what it is. Let's go back to Benin. Former Super Eagles coach Amadou Shuaibu is standing by to speak to us. Good morning, coach. Welcome to the program.
Austin Okunakwan. Good morning.
Coach, good morning. Welcome.
Nigeria, in this day of our mourning.
We've lost a football legend. How did you take the news?
Clearly so. Austin, you cannot be faulted when you say it's a legend. Since the news hit the wave this morning, early hours today, some of us have been struggling to contend with the surprise information we are getting. We try as much as possible to wish it away as if it was a dream. But each time we keep receiving the call confirming the story to be true. I am devastated, I must say, as a person, because I had a personal relationship with him as a brother, as a friend, and as a colleague. And I'm sure very many people today are in this sad news across the world that we lost a legend. That is the way I can see the situation for now.
In terms of him being a coach, what sort of quality did he bring to football in Nigeria?
Clearly, Stephen was one person that had a lot of confidence, courage. Those attributes that made him one great player for Nigeria for many years was the kind of attribute he also carried along with his profession as a coach. He never said no, never said die. He has this can-do spirit. And each time you are going to go to a match with him, he believes he was going to come out victorious. He never wavered. And I think that was one good spirit of Stephen that propelled him even as a player and even as a coach.
Coach, before I let you go, what were your last moments with Coach Stephen Keshi?
I was with Stephen last year when we came to bury the lovely wife. And we had time to exchange pleasantries. Once in a while, we still talk on phone. To be frank with you, I wasn't aware that he was in Benin because I've been in Benin since Friday. We came for the Omonoba's final burial rite. And I left there just this early hour, about 3 o'clock back to my lodge, only for the calls to start coming in to say we have lost Stephen. I said, had I known Stephen was in Benin, Perhaps I would have been with him 2 days ago when I came in. However, we cannot blame God. The man has done his best as a player, as a coach, for clubs, for country. And all we can say is to wish him an eternal rest and to pray God to give his family who he has left behind the fortitude to bear this loss. And the country should be able to remember legends like this and give them a very good befitting burial.
Thank you so much, Coach Amadou Shaibu, for your time. Thank you. Okay, so Tayo, as I said, we pray for the family,
surely,
particularly his kids.
Yeah.
Just last year, December, he buried his wife, and then now he's gone. The kids are here all alone. We pray that God will stay with them.
Yeah, surely. I mean, obviously God, hopefully, but the Nigerian Football Federation as well too. I'm sure they will get to work on this. I mean, young kids. They will need taking care of. Definitely, yeah. But going back to Stephen Keshi, I mean that 2013 AFCON triumph, no one really saw it coming. Nigeria didn't go in there, as favorites or anything like that. So for him to pull off that victory, that's why I said earlier that was his crowning moment in football. Yeah, I remember he won the AFCON as well in '94, but he wasn't really a regular then, in Tunisia. So yeah. It's a big loss, Austin. I mean, we're struggling really. Like, hopefully we have, Odioni Gallo lined up. We have,
get to hear from Ogen Onazi was also part of the team
as well. So a lot of those players, they give a break. They give breaks to a lot of players. We have them lined up on the show today. Hopefully we can connect with them and they can tell us, their feelings about this very, very tragic news. Beautiful
memories from the 2013 African Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
Players like Brownie Day will forever be grateful to Coach Stephen Keshi and the opportunities he gave to them.
Yeah.
And the resilience we saw in the team, the character they showed. At the time Nigerian football was just coming out of a difficult time, not qualifying for the 2012 edition. As you said, you heard Austin Eguavoen say he was a leader. Tayo, his trademark pointing, even when he was a player, tells players, stand here, stay here, you stay here. He was a midfield marshal, and he continued even as a coach, and when Sunday Mbad gave Nigeria this magical moment, whoever thought that he was going to be a player that at the time, we didn't know he was from Warri, he was in Warri,
we just knew he was a player.
Coach Stephen Keshi believed in him.
Stuff and, amazing stuff, and
Wow.
I mean, Vincent Yama as well, so I can imagine how he's feeling right now.
Spoke to him before we came on air. He's broken.
I can imagine.
Tears, says he can't say anything. That Joseph Yobo says, look, what I have with Coach Stephen Keshi is very deep. I need to put myself together to be able to speak about his death. I need to really find out, come to terms, believe it, that he's truly gone. Wow. What a story. Please keep those tributes coming. We will make a time to read them. Coach Stephen Keshi, he led Nigeria to winning the 2013 African Cup of Nations. Pictures you're seeing on your screen. Nigeria defeated Burkina Faso. That's him right there. He was a passionate fellow for football. And of course, he loved winning. He couldn't have taken the team that far and then lose it to this man, Paul Put from Burkina Faso. So
exactly.
Look at that.
I mean, that's when it became obvious that they were going to become champions.
And this man couldn't control himself.
Yes.
That's what success can do to you.
And
the man that did almost everything to make it happen left this world early hours of this morning.
Austin, I mean, the tributes are pouring in. I think we should just start taking them. And because big show, that's Dominic Mokwe. He says Stephen Keshi, a man of honor, discipline, fighter, never give up, icon, football legend, has gone to rest. It says R.I.P. That's from Dominic Mokwe. Loads of them are just pouring in. So sad. This is from Victor Equere. It says, so sad, Stephen Keshi. Sleep on at the bosom of God.
Wow.
You were a real sports man in football. Great patriot, legend with wonderful traits. That's from Victor E. Equere, Austin.
Wow.
And then we can do the rest of the show with all the tributes coming in.
They're pouring in, but let's talk to someone who was really close to him, worked with him, former Super Eagles goalkeeper, and was an assistant to Coach Stephen Keshi at the AFCON 2013. Keshi, who joins us now on the program. Good morning, Coach. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Welcome.
Coach, we are trying to really understand the news that Coach Stephen Keshi is gone. What are your fond memories of the coach?
Well, I'm just a little short of words now because one thing is that 2 days ago we were on phone together and we make a lot of funny things together. We jokes a lot and well, he's a kind of very nice person to the heart. But this morning when I woke up around 4 a.m. to make my Ramadan sound, and I told me that somebody called me that we lost him. Initially, somebody called me yesterday night. Yeah, it was the condition of him is not that impressive. They need to rush him to the hospital. And normally I always off my phone in the night, but throughout yesterday night I put it on, and then I said that we lost him around 2 a.m. this morning. So I mean, very, very sad, and I'm I'm talking to you now, I'm having a headache because I couldn't believe it. Somebody that I spoke with 2 days ago, and I cannot see him anymore.
Wow.
Sorry.
Tell us, we'll try to just let him stay with us. Tell us some of the things that made Coach Stephen Keshi, stand out in the dressing room, either as a player and as a coach.
I couldn't hear you clearly, please.
I said, well, let's try and keep memories of the coach to stay with us. Tell me some of the standout memories you have of him in the dressing room as a player and as a coach.
It's a kind of very, very, very funny person, and he kind of carry that he has to when the game is getting tougher. The kind of boldness he has, the kind of work. He can translate to players. Come on, guys, you can do it. And the same thing too. What happened for us in South Africa? He called the players immediately after our match against Ethiopia. That guys, you know what? We are going to win this cup. We're not depending on you guys. I have to believe in you guys. You have to believe in yourself. Let's show it to Nigerians. And it's like he just put something in his tongue. That's like as a miracle. But at the end of the day, we won the cup, and we're going to meet this guy. He's a great guy.
Coach, if I let you go, tell me, how much of a loss is this to Nigerian football?
Hello?
If I let you go, tell me, how much of a loss is this to Nigerian football?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. The kind of feeling he had in this game, and it's gonna be pressed. To lose in this half of the year, it's a huge loss. You can see my voice is shaking. I don't know what to say. It was, it's like a shock. And I don't think I can get over it. The next couple of weeks. How long we went to be to bury his wife. Now he's in it now. I don't know.
Tough times. Thank you so much, Coach Keshi, for speaking to us. Tough times. I'll keep those comments coming, keep those tributes coming. Nigeria has lost Coach Stephen Keshi. Not a good one. Let's go on another break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.